searching for a father and a friend, praying that the storm someday will end. But instead of walking away, well, open up your heart and say, I am here. You don't have to worry, I can see the tears. I'll be there in a hurry when you call. Friends are there to catch you when you fall. Here's my shoulder, you can lean on me. Here's my shoulder, you can lean on me. Let me know who sings that song. And I'm looking for a particular artist. And name the name of that song, name the name of the album, and the artist, and also the other artists that song included. So give me a few of those artists, at least 2 or 3 other artists that was also singing in that song, that iconic song. Give me the main artist, give me the name of the song and the album, and I'll give you a shout out in next week's Love and Hip Hop review. Now, speaking of shouts out, I want to give a shout out to my girl Ty Bivens. Thanks for checking on me, love, about Irma. Shouts out to Ty Bivens, because in last week I was singing Donna Summer's song, She Works Hard for the Money. Hey! From the album She Worked Hard for the Money, child, 1983. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Eye of Ra. She said in her comment, she said, bitch, subscribed off that intro and I had to sing. She was like, I had to sing backup for you with that song. So shouts out to you, new subscriber. Shouts out to you, darling. So shouts out to those two. Lovelies, darling. Speaking of Irma, I want to just pray for everybody who's dealing with Irma. Irma last was in Georgia, and then it hit, heading towards the East Coast, which is where I'm at in South Carolina. But all we getting is just a bunch of cold ass rain, but it's just constantly raining, like 100%. It's just rain on top of rain on top of rain on top of what, my God? Rain. So it's just constant rain that's happening. But I have an aunt who stays in Atlanta, Georgia, and they're going through their lights is out like completely. So yeah, I'm praying for her and all that stuff. And so they're having a blackout, so it's just a whole moment. I'm just really ready for Irma's ass to go on about where that bitch came from, and the hurricane that's following it. I believe it's Jose. I believe so. In the comments, check me out, let me know, correct me, it's fine. I'm just really ready for all this to be over with, and I just want certain things like this for people to realize that life is short, and we as people just need to do better and treat each other better. Because we always want to come together when these terrible things like natural disasters happen, but we should just be together anyway. But it's so hard, everybody just get caught up with their own self, and it's just a whole mess. But anyway, I'm praying for all the Irma victims, especially in Houston, and just the whole world. Let's just do better and be better by each other, which was definitely ties us into this episode. But before I get to the episode, really quick, you guys see that I have a little beat going on or whatever. I had to do it. I had to pooch on to Sephora, darling, and get me some Fenty Beauty, child. I got the what's this? The sponge wench. I got the trio, the concealer, highlight, and contour moment. all in deep 400 because I'm a deep person. And I have the foundation, of course, and I have the gloss. It's down this. What's on my lips now, including a lip liner. So that's why it's so pigmented. It's like it has a pink tint to it, this gloss, but it's not this pigmented. It's because of my liner. But it is really good gloss, and we love it, right? Yes. So we love it. But anyway, this is not a beauty haul or moment or tutorial or whatever. But yeah, so this white woman matched my makeup at Sephora, and um, now normally I know it's a little dark, my makeup, but my neck is very dark, y'all. Compared to my chest and my face, my neck is dark. And then the next darkest is my chest and then my face. But my T-zone area around my nose and eyebrows, they're very light. So it makes me look like I'm a lot lighter than what I actually am. But my forehead is dark, kind of like my neck. So it's just a whole bunch of colors going on. So we just both felt like it was smart for us to go with the 490, which is her deepest, darkest shade. So it is a little dark. I'm not really used to my entire face, being this melanin inspired, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of glowing right now. It honestly don't feel like I have any damn thing on. And shouts out to Rihanna for 40 shades to fit all of us melanin inspired people. No, us melanin people and melanin inspired, because I'm not gonna get into all the people that want to be black, child. It's a whole nother video now. I've talked long enough. Let me just get straight into this review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hollywood, it's all the same damn show, ain't it? Now, so let's see. So beginning off where it left off last week, we have Tiara Marie, her and her wig. She's getting out the car. AD Monice's woman, lady friend, has lied to her and told her that they're having a surprise party for Moniece. Tiara had kind of fell out with Moniece because she was just irritated, with the whole Cisco thing and the fact that Moniece and Nia had went to Cisco about her drinking, yada yada. So TT was a little apprehensive about going, but she ended up going. AD convinced her. And so she showed up, and TT was just like, what's going on here? So she arrives, and all of a sudden, she sees this lady named Christina. I'm like, why does she have to say it like that to Tiara? She's like, my name is Christina. She's a drunk. She's not deaf. I was like, what the hell? But anyway, so she was just like, okay. And then she was just like, look, my friends brought me here because you're a drunk. She didn't say it like that, of course, but I said it. Squad up, TT. Oh, I like Tiara. But she was just like, okay. So Tiara ended up leaving. Moniece came out. Moniece looked absolutely gorgeous in the scene. Moniece looked gorgeous this whole episode. Whatever work she got done in her face, it don't pick up on camera all the time, which is a good thing, because I think in her confessionals, it looks like she's done a little bit too much. Those titties are definitely too much for her small frame. Like, I'm not a woman, but I would think that, what am I trying to? I'm not gonna get off topic. Anyway, I would think that if you naturally have smaller breasts, I understand you want them a little bigger if that's what you want, but why go and get the extra bigger ones? I mean, don't your back hurt? Like, ladies in the comments, y'all let me know about, it's one thing if you naturally have them, then fine. But if you naturally have like smaller boobs, like imagine how crazy it would look if Sierra went out and got these big old titties. Or if, God rest her soul, if Aaliyah, who had small breasts, if she went out and got these big old double D's and double E's, imagine how crazy she would look. So it's just like, no, sis. But anyway, I love Moniece, but yeah. Just a titty moment. So they're all outside talking. We get one of the producers. Her name is Ty Evil, Taquan, Ty Asia, whatever her name is. We've seen the lady before. On VH1, they had a kind of special where they showed like talking about the secrets of love and hip hop or whatever, and her ass was on there, just talking, shooting the shit, cooning out. And so she came outside to talk to Tiara. She was just like, you know what, Tiara, I just want you to win. Tiara was just like, I ain't for that bullshit. I ain't for you, and I don't want to hear that. It got very heated. Tiara started to cry, and that's honestly when I started to cry. Um, I know I talk shit, and this is something I will continue to do, but ultimately, I want to see people win, especially black people, especially black women. So the fact that you have, this talented girl and she's kind of went down and she ain't doing nothing with this platform, it's just kind of sad to see. I understand she ain't had no daddy around when she was growing up, and that's why she wild and she don't give a fuck. But at some point, you have to. Um, so anyway, they was able to get her out the car. She went down there and talked. They all sitting around the room, but one request Tiara made before she went in there, she was just like, "Okay, I'm coming in and talk to y'all ass, but I have one thing I want to say. One thing I want to say is that I want Nia and Fizz out of there." She called them Drew. And I'm just like, yeah, it was kind of weird. I understand why Nia was there, but I don't understand why Lil Fizz was there. But Lil Fizz met Tiara, I think, back in the day, with the whole Lil Fizz moment and with the whole B2K moment. And so, I guess that's how they, met each other or whatever. So, I was just like, okay. Tiara was, low key, I kind of respected Tiara in that moment. 'Cause I'm just like, if you really gonna rock with me, you gonna rock with me. And since Lil Fizz and the rest of them don't fool with her like that, don't call her, don't text, don't write, she was just like, I don't want their ass there. So Nia got up and left, and Lil Fizz got up and left. Monique, she started to talk, and she was just like, you know what, Tiara, I wrote a poem for you. You want to hear it? Here it go. Long ago. Tiara was like, fucking cut it, stop it. I don't want to hear your damn poem. Monique started to cry, yada to the yada. Tiara kept, taking the attention off her and started talking about Monique in particular. All your issues, all the shit you got going on, you ain't no better than me, yada to the yada. We understand that, Tiara, and we've been getting on Monique since this show started. Now it's your turn. Okay, now it's your turn to get shaken up a little bit. And so AD started to talk. Miss Nikki Baby was there. And she was just like, you know what, Tiara, I just love you so much. Miss Nikki Baby lost a brother to, I believe, a drug overdose or alcoholism, one of them. And so, this definitely hits close to home for her. And she just want to see, Tiara do well. And so was the lady. She was just like, this is just not about anything. And this is if Tiara, okay. I know I said on my past reviews, I don't know if this is just a storyline moment or what, but at this point, I'm going to go ahead and try to believe it. Um, and if it's kind of sad if it's gotten to this point with Tiara, if it's gotten to the point where the only way that they can get through to Tiara to try to give her some help is through a show. It's so sad they can't even like do this shit off the show, and we just hear about it as the viewers. Like, it's sad that we have to literally bombard her, like hold her down for her to, want to get help for herself. But I mean, you can only help people who want to get help. But I mean, my God, like, it's unfortunate that we have to see this shit on TV, you know, because Rihanna and speaking of Fenty Beauty, can't stand my beauty, Fenty Beauty. Speaking of that, Rihanna and Tiara started out at the same time on the same label. They dropped Tiara with Rihanna, and I mean, come on. So it's just unfortunate to see this. But anyway, the lady, the white lady who was the counselor there, she was talking to Tiara. She was just like, "I've been where you are. I've lost everything in my life." Tiara started to open up to her and talk to her a little bit more. And long story short, the lady offered this kind of rehab for Tiara 90 days. She was just like, I got shit to do. I can't do 90 days. She was like, well, can you do 30? She was like, yeah, I can do 30. They asked Tiara, who do you want with you? And she was just like, my mother. We've never seen Tiara's mother on the show. But I heard that her and her mother had kind of like got like bad blood, like Taylor Swift. And so I don't quite know if they are on speaking terms, but we shall see. Hopefully they are. I mean, if this is something serious, so I just hope Tiara really, gets it together and just really, uh, my God. I just know that feeling that she's in, like feeling like alone and feeling like you don't really have anybody, and the people that's around you, you can't really talk to them like that about certain stuff. And, oh, girl, I just know that feeling. So, shouts out to Tia Marie, seriously. Like I say, I talk a lot of shit, and I will continue to, but I rock with people, like in general, especially my own people. So, but you gotta be willing for the help, Tierra. You got to go take that orange wig back to that crackhead you stole it from, and go get help. Seriously. I really did get emotional though watching it because it was just so sad, and it was just, oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, moving on from that, finally, we have Bridget Kelly. Bridget Kelly, she's officially on this show now, Special Delivery. She's working with Ray J. Ray J making the song about "Let Me Show You How Your Pussy Works," Rhyme at Night. I don't damn know how the song goes. Um, I'm just like, good lord. So anyway, Bridget is talking to Bridget is talking to Brooke Valentine. Brooke Valentine tells us that they have some kind of love and hate relationship. Her and Brooke, I believe, it has something to do with a guy or some shit. We also found out that not Brooke, Bridget, these bees is gonna get on my nerves. That Bridget has this little boyfriend, and she's cheated on him in the past, and she's trying to prove her trust or whatever. But she's going through this whole change of life where she's completely changing her music. She's going from like a R&B soul singer to the shit that the music that Masika making. So she just don't really, this is something big for her. She's never had to do anything like that. So she's talking to Brooke about it, and Brooke was just like, girl, well, I mean, what you gonna do? Shit. You really need to get it together. They was kind of like throwing shade at each other, and um, Brooke was just informing her. She was just like, okay, this is definitely a big change in your life, and you already cheated on your man. And if you think that he's gonna go for this shit, then I don't know what to tell you, but he's probably not. So I was just like, oh lord, this is really gonna truly be a test. I'll say that. We meet Bridget's man. He's this cute little light skinned dude. And they're talking, and we find out that Brooke is not as innocent as she seems. According to him, Brooke done cheated on his ass for like 3 or 4 times. And she tells Brooke about her music that she's working on with Ray. Brooke tells him about the music she's working on with Ray J, and he's just like, so you're gonna go from being an auntie to doing this, like you're gonna lose your fan base. And I kind of understood what he was saying. Like, sometimes when artists go completely left on their music, it either works or it doesn't. There's like no in between. So it's definitely a cause for like the F bomb, or whatever, like a failure moment, if she completely just changes her music. But I mean, that's what everybody's doing, even the legends in the game. They change their music to compete with the times and stuff and all that. So that's something that everybody's doing. So I mean, I don't damn know, but I mean, who was buying her shit anyway? I like her. I think that she can sing. I love a singer. But I mean, I guess she can try this. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Hell, she's on the show. She's getting more exposure like she wanted. So he's just in there pretty much bitching for no reason. But he's worried about her singing the song about how good her coochie is, and he was like, "Look, everybody know how good your coochie is, cause you done had everybody." And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, "Well, sir, why the hell are you still with her? If she done cheated on you with that many times, is she in your ass? Like, what is you still with her for?" God damn, you want us to feel something for you, but you sitting there taking the shit. Nah, we ain't for this. Um, so anyway, Ray J had a photo shoot with Bridget. She's laying down on the bed. They got this little machine with money coming up out of her vagina. And she got on this fur coat, just real cheesy as shit, just real 98. Oh, no, what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. Hey, y'all let me know who sings that song. Give a shout out next week's review. That used to be my shit. I don't know. Hey, take me back. Child almost scratched this damn Maybelline off. I mean, Fenty. Fenty Beauty. Can't stand my beauty. So anyway, what else? Uh, so yeah, they was having a photo shoot moment. Got sidetracked. They was having a photo shoot moment, and what happened? Yeah, the dollars flowing out of her vagina. The guy had made a comment. He was just like, I just don't know what's going on. I just don't see the concept in this shit. I think that this is absolutely stupid, and ridiculous. Mm, indigestion. And he was just like, this is just crazy. Ray J was just like, look, all I'm interested in is getting money. So he get a phone call. Brooke done got up. She got her whole ass out. He gets a phone call. And he was just like, okay, baby, I'll see you. And Brooke walks over while her boyfriend and Ray J are talking. And Ray J was just like, well, look, ma, I'm going to talk to you later. Brandy wanted me to do something for her. She was just like, okay. I don't know why Ray J made it a secret that Princess is ovulating. Um, because they're trying to, get a baby or whatever. So he has to rush home because Princess ovulating, whatever. So, but he didn't want to tell Bridget that for some reason. So I was just like, that's weird. And the guy was just like, he's going home to screw his wife right now, like out of this video shoot. And she was just like, well, what else you got in mind? He was like, I'm gonna make some phone calls, yada to the yada. I was like, child. Let's see. Meanwhile, we got Brooke. Not Brooke. Who the hell we got? We have Marcus. Okay. We have Marcus and A1, they meeting up. Now y'all know Marcus, he had his own little showcase like a while back. And at Lyrical's showcase last week, brought I think it was Lyrical Showcase or whoever damn party it was. Brooke brought Booby with him, and Marcus is really cool with A1, so A1 took it upon his ass to go on over there to Marcus to be like, look, your girl Brooke got you looking stupid in these streets, and she's talking to Booby or whatever. He was just like, oh, word. So she's sitting up there talking to Boo Boo, whatever, playing in my face, and I'm just like, what? And one thing I forgot to mention was when Brooke was talking to Bridget earlier, she was saying that she's enjoying making Marcus jealous. She doing all the shit just to make his life a living hell. Let it go, Brooke. Like you can't be too petty. You can't be so petty to the point where it just completely just knocks you out of your blessing. Like, stop. If you really want to get over Marcus, the only way you're gonna get over him is if you stop fooling with him, stop dealing with him, delete his number, unfollow him, whatever the hell you got to do. Uh, like, why even go through that? Are you just hoping one day that he learns his lesson and comes crawling back to you? Like, it's not gonna work like that. Cause two can play that game. Vivica taught y'all. Don't always work the way you think it's gonna work. So they're talking, and then Marcus, he was just like, I'm just gonna confront her. We have Booby and Brooke Valentine in the studio together. um I'm not gonna take away nobody's dream, child, because I wouldn't want nobody to take away mine. But Booby and this Booby rapping is just, it's I compare it to me being a cheerleader. Tragic. Who gonna lift me up? Who? How I'm gonna do all them tumbles? How? Mm-mm. 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 So I was just like, well, like this ignorant. But anyway, they did their little song. She's encouraging him. Marcus comes in. He was just like, "Oh, okay. So you here with your old boy or whatever?" And Boo was just like, "Well, I got a name though." They didn't get into a fight or whatever. Brooke was just like, "Don't make this about him. This is about us. And you sit up here, you gonna treat me bad and all this shit, and you gonna come at a man that treats me good and all this." Marcus is. I don't know what kind of game Brooke and Marcus is playing. I was rocking with Brooke for a while, but she plays too damn much. She's too grown to play too much. Um, she's too grown to play too much. Did I say that right? I think so. So anyway, Marcus ended up leaving. Boo Boo was just like, the way that man just came in here and disrespected you. Like, we ain't with that. We don't rock like that in Houston. And you need better. You deserve better. He don't respect you. He don't love you. She was just like, you know what? You're right. I said that like 16 times. It was like, you know what? You're right. I ain't gonna say the shit no more. And so they ended up hugging. She was just like, you know what? I love you. He was like, I love you too, Shaw. I always have. Y'all been fucking stop trying to convince us otherwise. Y'all have been doing that thing. Anyway, I'm kind of living for this makeup. It's so matte. It's so. The only thing I like about it is that when I smile and everything, and the little creases that's up under my eyes and all, you still see that. So it don't. It just enhances like what you already naturally got, but it don't take away any of the negatives. Does that make sense? So you might have to use some other shit anyway. Um, but it's still really good. It's really good. Okay. So I don't like that cakey ass feeling anyway. Let's see. We have Lyrical. They having some kind of little cookout outside, like a redo. And we have the mamas out. Lyrical's mama had on a better wig this time, but she still looked like a mask in the face. Uh, and then we had A1's mother. A1's mother got up and did some. A1's mom is. I don't know what that lady built like. Let me not talk about nobody's mama, but God. Okay. So anyway, who comes down the alley, skipping down the aisle is Zell Swag and Alexis Scott. And I'm just like, oh God. See, Zell has his funny moments, and I have grown to kind of like Zell, but I don't like him with Alexis because it's just too much. It's too much childish shit that goes on. So anyway, they're sitting down talking. And they got on Lyrical's event. I think Lyrical's mama brought it up. She was like, "What happened? What's going on?" And then she was just like, basically, what the fuck happened? This is Alexis, like sitting there cussing while they mamas and stuff there. This is what the fuck happened. I had to read that bitch. I had to get that bitch this and get that bitch that. And I'm just like, Alexis, oh my God. There's just a certain level of respect. I know these mamas are ratchet, but there's a certain level of respect that you need to have. Like when you're around somebody's mama them. Like, oh. But anyway, I mean, this is Love and Hip Hop. I don't know why I expect more. So they're talking and having a moment, and Zellswag was just like, okay, so here's the thing. So I got word that fat ass Ray is having a party, and I'm gonna have a party directly next door to drown his ass out and make his ass come over there, yada to the yada, just being extra, extra super duper petty. And I'm just like, damn, Zell, like let it go at this point. Zell is the type of person, I mean, I guess just like my girl Cardi. If a girl beef with me, we gonna beef forever. So I was just like, I don't have forever to be mad at a bitch. I don't. Um, so anyway, they had that moment, and let's see, anything else? A little later, a little later on, we get to Ray's event. Ray has some kind of event. Moniece is the only one that shows up. And Moniece looked gorgeous, gorgeous. Moniece is the only one that shows up, and then they notice that it's some kind of ruckus going on next door. Next door, we got Zell Swag. We got Hazel-E, just being in the mix. She can't stay on Masika. So we got Zell Swag, Masika, Hazel-E, Lyrical. They're all in one building. Lyrical's performing some song when she's rapping. I'm just like, child. We got Alexis Scott and Zell dancing, and Lyrical called Zell Swag up there. It was just like, oh, let me give a shout out to my boy Zell Swag. This is his shindig. This is his shit. This is his party. And she was just like, yes, it's everything. Yada to the yada. So Ray and Moniece, of course, they ended up going over there because Mona told them to. Ended up going over there to the party, and Zell Slab was just like, "Oh, look, that's my friend. That's my beautiful friend Moniece, and there's that big marshmallow over there." And I was just like, Zell's funny, but he does like too much with it. Like, and the fat jokes are a little tired. Like me being a bigger person, I don't. I mean, I understand if you don't like somebody, you're just gonna pick on whatever flaw that you see on them. But I mean, it's just tired at this point, Zay. I mean, how many times you gonna call somebody fat? I mean, he knows he's fat, or she's been fat his whole life, like most of us. So I don't like. How long is that gonna be a read? Like, it's just like talking about picking on the fat boy in school because he's fat. Like, that's so tired. Like, that's so old. That's so fifth grade. Like, grow up. But maybe he don't have anything else negative. I'm sure Ray has a lot of negatives. Why do you just keep picking on the fact that he's fat? Duh. What else? Talk about his coins or lack thereof. Talk about something else. Like, my God. I mean, calls you all kind of funny names. But anyway, like I said, but I don't too much care for Ray either, so I slightly don't care. But it's just like, okay, the fat jokes are getting a little like everything's fat this, fat that. It's just like, okay, you got any more reads in you? Like, give us something. I don't know, you got something. You're a queen. Give us something more. So anyway, they're talking and having a moment, and they ended up squashing their little beef. uh Moniece ended up apologizing to Lyrical because she was just like, you know what, Lyrical, if you felt genuinely like, if you felt like I did something wrong to you or whatever, and which I did, and Ray was just like, well, how did you find out I was talking about you, Alexis? They was just like, Lyrical told her, and which she did, and so it's just a lot of back and forth, and they basically, Hazel jumped in, and she was just like, you know what, y'all basically arguing over Masika. This is Alexis and Masika's issue. And Alexis just like, it don't make any sense. All these people are coming for me just over Masika and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, whatever. Um, so they ended up apologizing to one another. Moniece hugged Lyrical. Well, Lyrical came up and hugged Moniece. Moniece went finna hug her. Um, Ray apologized to Alexis and all that. And Zell Slag, he's sitting there looking at Ray. He said in his confessions, I never apologized to you. So then Moniece and Ray ended up leaving and walking out. And Ray was just like, oh, say goodbye to Beauty and the Beast, and just embarrassing him in front of all these people in this club. And I was just like, Lord. I just want to know the deeper issue between Ray and Zell. Because if the ladies can sit there and apologize to one another, why can't y'all dudes sit there and apologize to one another? Like, I don't know. It's almost like they have some kind of like weird like attraction to one another, or somebody done slept with somebody's. I don't know what it is. Something happened back in the day on the playground with Ray and Zell, because their issue is not that deep, and I don't understand why they won't um just squash it and just let it go. You ain't gotta like each other, but just say, all right, I was tripping or whatever, you was tripping, like, I apologize and we cool. But y'all just don't fool with each other in real life. That's fine. But just like let it go. Like, why do y'all continue to, it's more so Zell, it seems like. I don't think Ray really at this point, it seems like Ray's over it, but Zell just keeping the shit going because he ain't got nothing else to do. Clearly. He's probably come back for next season because, he's really giving it to the girls this season. For sure. He done been on tables and cut flips, and he done bled his own blood. All kinds of shit. He's a star. He's a star. So let's see. What else happened? So Masika, she has this scene where she's singing, God, and um, she has this song coming out, and so she goes to sit down on the couch. I don't even want to. I just can't. I just can't with these artists. I can't. Um, so she just goes to sit down, and Moniece is there, and Ray's there. He comes up and hugs Masika, and I'm just like, Masika ain't. Masika acted like at one point she was more mad at Ray than she was at Zale. She was hanging with Zale more. So what is Masika doing? I know she treats the gays as purses. The gays is just her purse, and just come behind me, gay, follow me, hold my bag, fix my hair, etc., etc. That's how she does the kids. But I mean, I thought that you really wasn't fooling with Ray, but he's there to support your ass and stuff. Masika's a nasty little thing. She has a nasty little attitude. She really does. So all of a sudden, we see Hazel, Zale, Alexis, and Lyrical. They come into the building, and this is the first time we have Alexis and Masika in the same room together. As y'all know that Masika, she was just like, I'm not fucking filming with Alexis. I'm sick of making hoes famous. And what makes you think that you're that famous to make somebody else famous, Masika? Like, stop. And furthermore, you don't run the show. You know what it is with these shows. They put you in all these awkward situations. They bring people on that personally has an issue with you in real life and put it on camera, and you know that, and you just got to deal with it or leave. Like, child, she really thinks she running shit. I was sitting there looking at her ass. I was just like, "What the hell you supposed to be, ma'am?" Child, jeez. So, anyway, Alexa's just like, I want to talk to you, Masika. Masika was just like, I'm not fooling with you. Masika gets up and tries to run and attack Alexis. It was a waste of time. Masika done gained weight, child. Talking about have a baby and get your body like this, and no, sis, I'm all right. So anyway, um, she gets up and takes her mic off and have a whole moment. Alexa's just like, I just want to talk to you, bitch. Yada to the yada. Meanwhile, Zell is there and he's sitting there looking crazy, looking out the corner of his eye. And Lyrical passes and he pushes Lyrical down to get to Ray. And he's trying to fight Ray out of nowhere. I'm just like, well, what the hell is this coming from? Like, Zell, you still mad at? I would pay somebody like Ray Dust complete. Ray could never get me off my chariot and throw tomatoes with you, honey, ever. Some girls you just got to let go and let them have their moment because that's all they're looking for is a moment. Like, Zell, you're so much better than Ray, but you let Ray get you this upset. And what is y'all beef about? Seriously, y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think Ray and Zell's beef is about because it's not that deep. I don't get it. Do y'all? I'm just like, it's like the fourth time he done tried to attack Ray and he never get to get him. Why you keep getting beat up and bruised up and all this shit and knocking people out the way trying to get to his ass and it never works? My God. It's a waste of time. So anyway, what else happened? Moniece end up. I think Moniece at this point, she's just about done with Zell Swag and his random outbursts and his random cheetah sprints. Like she's really sick of Moniece. She takes Masika's hands and they get in the car. She's just like, I'm sick of this shit. And I'm up and out the door. My God. And I was just like, child, I feel you, Moniece, because he's too merch. And I believe that was the end of the episode. Also, one thing I didn't talk about was, when Tiara was giving it back to Monique, saying she has her own issues. Monique says that she suffers from depression and all that, and I can relate to that, and I can tell that with her in general. I guess it's one reason why I kind of like her because I can see that she's um I mean this in the best way, like battered and bruised in terms of the things she's went through and the card that life has dealt her and her family and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's why I kind of like Moniece, because underneath all that hardness is a very soft person, genuinely. In general, I feel like for the most part, all these people are good people, but it's just they do shit for chicks. I don't know. But God bless TR Marine. I hope everything goes well. And with that said, this video is long enough. Hi, Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskeen's Instagram and Twitter. At Iskeen's89 on Snapchat. Chase King was here on Facebook and all that good stuff. And also, you guys tell me in the comments if y'all think that both Masika and Alexis Sky is going to return back for next season. Y'all let me know. Just something that just popped up in my head. I'm very interested in that because Alexis don't have any restrictions, and don't have any rules, and don't have any demands, and Masika have all the demands. For what reason? I don't know. With that said, beauty, Fenty Beauty can't take my beauty.